We do have changed the agenda because we might have left something very important off, the hazard mitigation plan.
Recording in progress.
Where do we want to put that?
Let's put that just after the construction bid open.
Perfect, okay? Let's do this on this. Just me? No.
Go back here, you want
I mean, he has signed it.
I think that's not.
I think you had to sign it because you were remote.
Got it,
Yes.
got it, now I understand, yes, okay.
Okay, do we have any public comment, or I think everyone's here for an agenda item, right? Okay. Hey, Co and Co, proposal for architectural services.
This will be in the meeting documents tab.
Okay.
So Mark, myself, and Joe Co from Co and Co Architecture met on Thursday. They submitted a proposal to LCPC to manage the MERP grant that we have.
Yeah.
We found a lot of their proposal to be not exactly in what we need them to do. So our recommendation is that we utilize them for the first three proposals that they've identified, which is the construction documents, the design build. My packet's a little bit longer. What's the first?
Well, we're not right. Oh, scope of service.
Yes.
Scope of services, design, scoping, construction, permitting.
Okay, so we're gonna stop at permitting. We're recommending that we contact with them for the first three.
Scope of services.
Okay, so this is gonna give us a design build, it's gonna give us specs, it's gonna give us a written RFP.
Okay.
Go out to the contractors. We just didn't feel like the job was big enough to have them manage the entire project.
Okay.
At 10% of construction costs, you know, the whole grant award.
Okay.
Would have worked out to be about $100,000, we're only awarded 300,000,
So,
300,000.
okay.
So they did want us to do like an a la carte thing, but they said chronologically we could stop wherever we wanted to.
Okay.
Mark, is there anything that you think I'm missing?
Besides Bob, not now.
Okay, yeah, Bob couldn't be here tonight.
Okay. Okay. So. I will get used to this new process here. So should we? Do we need to make a motion to accept your recommendation? Is that what you would like us to do?
Executive summary tab.
Wow, this is.
Oh, I know.
Hey, hang on a minute.
Okay, executive summary tab, here we go. Okay.
Oh, in this binder?
Love
Is
it.
in your rec-
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I move to authorize the town administrator and LCPC to enter a contract with Co and Co Architecture for the following scope of work related to the MERP grant. Number one, existing condition drawing, number two, design, build scoping documents, and number three, construction documents.
Great. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Hey, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, stayed. Okay, awesome. Good. And the fire department, we are going to push off to the next meeting, so we're not going to work on that this evening. We did get bids, but we're gonna wait.
Do you want to open them,
No,
but not review them?
right, we're gonna wait. Right, so we decided.
You can open them.
Okay, we wanna open them, but we're not gonna.
Yeah, I think per the RFP, we have to open them.
Okay,
Mhm.
sorry,
Them out loud, but
Okay.
then if we need more time to select a contract.
okay.
You
cool.
can announce the apparent low, but then you, like, we can
Okay.
review qualifications,
'Cause we-
right?
Yes. 'cause
So
we need
all
to-
the bids are so like overqualified. So there's a ton of qualifications, so like we gotta
Got
make
it.
sure that,
Go for it, Matt.
oh, that I get the duties.
Go for
I
it.
think this is your.
This is yours.
Your spec.
Oh,
This is what we get for missing a grader.
oh, oh, thanks. So the first bid will be D Tatro Construction for the total amount of 570,000 by the looks. Missing a couple zeros.
Okay.
Second bid is Better Construction for $566,181.57.
Sorry, who is that?
Better Construction.
Better, okay.
Appears to be a lot more in his bid than D Tatro. The third bid is Farm Hill Builders. And the total amount is $673,752.30. So with the three bids, the apparent low bidder is Better Construction at $566,181.57. All for under review.
Perfect. Do you have anything to add on the interview?
I did include a finance memo from Jen, we can walk through that as part of the review for the three bids, but it does call out what the MERV allocations are for the project.
Okay.
For the fire department, it's roughly $95,000.
Okay.
So when we're looking at the bids, well, some or many of them may be over the bond, that's gonna be reduced by the reimbursement.
Okay,
Just something to keep in mind as we're looking at.
okay, perfect. Okay. Great. Okay. So now we will talk about hazard mitigation.
Well. I'll jump up here. Hello. So as hopefully you all know, this will be our last meeting before we submit it to VEM for the first time. And emphasis on the first time because this is not the last time you can all touch the plan. VEM, hopefully starting tomorrow. I can get all the required edits and all ready to go and send an email to VEM. They will have 45 days, so about a month and a half. And then assuming they take the full 45 days, which I'm unsure if they will or they won't, but it's safe to assume it'll be at least a month, that's just my guess. And then we will have another period of taking in their edits along with public comment, I believe, and comment from neighboring municipalities. So that is all to say, again, this is not the last time you'll be touching the plan. So if there's anything that feels like it needs improvement, but you can't do it right this now with the information in front of you, I think that is okay as long as it's not incredibly detrimental to the plan. Because like I said, we'll be back in it in a short 1.5 months. And then from then, hopefully we'll get, I currently have a schedule, which I can share with you all after I submit this. That I think we would have 2 to 3 more meetings, expecting not expecting a lot of extreme comments from VEM. So I think 2 to 3 meetings would allow us to quickly adjust anything that they in particular have, any public comment or neighboring municipality, excuse me, might have, and anything internally that we just want to adjust with the time that we have. So if that all makes sense to everyone, we can dive into this. For the time being, one last time. And so I have more copies, because we always love to print things. I'm not sure how many that is, but. Would you all like? You eating those now?
One more.
So. I think. What might be best. Is towards the end, I can walk us through the entire plan one last time, and we can talk about any of the edits that are going to be made.
Okay.
To start, if we could jump to. It's page. 15 and 16, and then the following thing that we can get into. So. This is one of those things that we can do our best right now, and maybe we jump back to it in a month and a half time.
Okay.
And with the short timeline, LCPC has been unable to chat with Mark French at all, so maybe that's something that happens that time as well.
Okay.
For the time being, with the people who are currently here, I'll ask you all to look at this actions completed and actions in progress section.
Shouldn't let Ron leave.
No.
Cause he might be able to offer something.
Sure.
Um,
So if you'll notice that these are from not your most recent plan, actually the plan before that. So we are trying to create a similar table with the goals that are in this current plan. So you can see on page 17, 18, 19 being exclusively the village. A little bit one. These are the things that are in your current plan.
Okay.
And I think the most important thing I can ask from you all is if you know of any plan that, or any action that has been completed, we can check that off and put that into here. Anything else that is currently undergoing would also be good to know. And anything that has not been touched would be good to know. So that's the 3 categories that I'm looking for. And if we're unable to get each of these into a category, we do the best we can, and like I said, we can jump back in. After the approval.
Come over here. Do you have another copy? Oh, no, thanks. What about highway stuff? And they haven't been able to find him where. So we're thinking, and this is the deadlines, we're just didn't know if you had any insight on this before you left. So, sorry. Keep on the highway.
No, that's okay. To give you a little bit more context, so page 15 and 16 are all actions that in 2015 the working group said these are important, these are what we want to work on. In 2021, they looked at them and said, okay, this action's been completed, this action's in progress, we're redefining this as a routine action of ongoing nature. What we have on page 17 and 18 are the plans that actions that we mentioned in 2021. So what we're trying to do is move these actions on 17 and 18 into a table similar to 15 and 16. So any insight you would have on mitigation actions on page 17 and 18 as to whether they are in progress or completed or have yet to start. That would be spectacular, and then we can mark that down.
Not to put it-
Put me on the
on the
spot.
spot.
Yeah, really.
Do you want a minute? We can come back to you if you want.
Certainly.
I don't. Or if you have questions on it.
But if you're working on this Johnson Street extension,
Mhm.
and then that almost a bit. So, you know.
I keep saying we're close.
I know,
But here in like 3 years.
Yeah.
but that,
Closer than we've ever been.
that's definitely an action, but that's an action in progress,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes,
Which one is that?
Johnson's.
Johnson Street Extension. Yeah,
installing this on one.
that's the second one down.
I thought this one, is this one on Church Street?
The first one,
Finance,
Center's Main Street area.
I don't think there were that much in that.
The net zero, no.
Yeah.
Would this be a place where we would put like our paving plan?
Well, we haven't in the past. So, would we? God, that plan changes so much. I don't know if we'd wanna do that.
Well, I mean, Mark has it, I mean,
Yeah,
he's the only one that's kind of been talking about it, so I don't know if it goes in here,
I know.
My gut would say is at your discretion. There, to my understanding, there isn't anything that you'd be required to put in this section if it's a project that you feel is relevant to. Mitigating any potential hazard or is relevant to. Rebuilding after a hazard, I think that it could be put in here, but I don't believe you have any issue to do so.
Yeah, would be more for hazard stuff, so probably not.
Isn't the broadband? Or from the bottom on this page? Is that listed as again?
Oh, yeah, that's
Is that
done.
that?
Yes,
So
we
page
are.
18, the third one from the bottom.
Yep, that's done.
Great. And so. Please feel free to keep looking at all of these. The next step. Yes. Alright.
Just a question for you on the last one on page 18.
Yes.
Study erosion, it includes the village, but in 2 years, I've heard nothing on this, so I don't know if it's a necessity that the village be included in that particular project. I'm not sure what the issue is or what work is being slated, so I'm not aware of anything. So I just wondering if it's appropriate to continue to include the village in on that.
In general, sorry, that's actually a great point. The fourth category would be down at the bottom here, actions that are no longer a priority. All you have to do is note that they're no longer a priority and. You don't have to explain it, you don't have to talk about it, it's just it was in your plan last time and you said it was a priority. If you didn't do anything and it's kind of fallen off for whatever reason.
Sure.
You just note that it's no longer a priority and.
Okay.
I think this was a project that's still going, though, isn't it?
I think that's the culvert right at the intersection, across from Shaw. Think of going that last one.
When you see that?
Yeah.
Cause that's Sylvan Road right there.
It's there, but
It's Sylvan Road down by 10 Bends, right?
Hmm?
Isn't
No.
it doesn't continue all the way out, okay, I was thinking that one, cause that's the one that,
That's the single project,
Correct,
oh, okay,
yep,
that would be the second.
is that the second one, okay, yeah,
16 or 17.
there is no brick money at the moment.
yeah.
So the project's still on the docket, but there's no funding source.
Fair enough.
so do we put no priority on that? Or no?
Well, I guess I have a question about that. If we identify it as not a priority and something were to
I
happen,
know, right,
some
yeah.
kind of hazard.
Then
Now we're
we're,
talking federal reimbursement, you clearly stated this wasn't a priority.
Yeah.
oh, do they?
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it could sit on the plan for 20 years, identified as a priority.
Sure,
Just lacking funding.
Yeah.
correct,
Yeah, and
right?
it would just be constantly, you'd stay in there, you'd reprioritize it on your rankings, which would be next, so yeah. That is a great point, I personally, to my knowledge, don't see an incentive to ever,
Make it a not a priority.
yeah,
Okay,
maybe I will learn otherwise, but
sure,
at
okay.
that point, that's
Okay.
great.
Then my question is the village needed be listed on that particular project?
Well, I mean,
water. Well, sewer.
Is it within your limit?
Well, yeah, it is, but I don't know, I mean. I'm not sure what the issue could be or was even thinking to be. So I'm not even sure as to how it would necessarily impact our infrastructure.
Well, we have the exchange. Sewer exchange unit down there, it's close.
It's on a
I don't
village
think so.
road, right?
Maybe your sewer down in the other depth, I think they're talking like right at this intersection.
Oh,
Of
it's
Route 15 and John Street extension.
Yeah.
It says Sylvan, but I think it's more down,
Oh,
right?
all
I
right.
think it's just, yeah, well, I think it goes, yeah,
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
so it's like, I think that's what they're talking about, is the one right,
Closer to the highway.
yeah, closer to Route 15.
Yeah.
So there's stuff-
I didn't, yeah, I'm just curious.
I don't,
Does the village own land in that area? Cause it's also calling out the landowners.
Correct, so we might wanna leave it, because if you're not there and we need it,
That's fine. I
then
just wanted to ask.
maybe we should. Just in case.
Oh,
Oh, the state one,
no, there was that little chunk of this stuff on,
oh,
but.
that could be the beach, but yeah, we'll just leave it. And I think that, this, fourth one from the bottom is done, because that was COVID items and it had to be done in 3 months, so that's,
Okay.
we'll call that done.
If it's easier, potentially just walking down the line for this first highlighted one. If anyone has any insights, then I can mark that down, and if not, then it will just, for the moment, stay as it is.
Okay,
That second one we have in progress,
Yep.
which is great. The third one. Okay,
let's leave it.
sure, and I can adjust the timelines for
Okay.
now, and
Okay.
then if they're changed or taken out or whatever. So the first one on 18,
What's the deal with that one? Is that the one we replaced? On Garfield Road?
No,
No,
no, but it needs to be replaced.
okay. So that needs to stay as it hasn't been done when it's in progress, okay, okay,
right? So second one on page 18.
same thing properly,
Yeah, that one would have been,
okay,
I mean, that's a big,
that's a great big one,
yeah, that's a big project.
right?
And yeah, that's not particularly surprising. This was
Right,
2021, that's not a long time ago,
yeah,
so
okay,
Right.
generator backup.
System generator.
Talked about it and then that was the end of it.
okay, so
We're good prices and
it never went anywhere,
that's the way it went.
okay, so let's leave that.
So this one, the next one really won't be. I mean,
Why?
the fire department will be the shelter. That
So
will be-
we could say that's completed, or
Well, yeah, I mean, it's,
not necessary.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna be the fire department,
Progress, right?
yeah.
The
Our
Oh,
shelter,
that park is all set.
yeah, so right now, North Hyde Park is one of our shelters. And they have a generator, and when the fire department expansion is done, they'll be our other shelter, and it'll be moving from the schools, and they'll have a generator, so it'll be switching.
Okay, so
Maybe
This-
that needs
this-
to be support fire departments instead of schools.
well, sure, that, yeah, then that can be, what I would recommend is because. You would have to note this, so I think this would be an example of, it's no longer a priority, you have something else that's a priority that's gonna
Correct.
replace it.
Yep,
So I will note that
yep,
quote, support schools. Will now be in the no longer priority, but you will have a new one. That will be a priority.
you're right, the fire department.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do the schools know that they're no longer sheltered?
I
They,
don't think
well,
schools have generators.
Yeah,
they don't, there are shelters temporarily until the fire department is done. Once the fire department will be done, they'll go back. I mean, once the fire department is done, then they won't be anymore.
How does that work? I don't understand.
they have to be certain specs.
Yeah, they have to be certain specs, they have to have showers, generator, things like that, and they don't have those
So like
currently.
the town, if they needed shelter, would all go to a fire department?
Yep.
Okay, and so the schools will know that,
When
We
the
have
time
to-
comes, right
when the
now,
time
they are
comes.
listed
okay.
as
Yeah.
shelters on their emergency
Yeah.
management plan.
And then the other thing is, I live right next to the church and I always see like when there's a fire drill or something, the kids from the elementary school come over to the church.
Yeah, so that's just probably their meeting
That must be
space,
their protocol.
and that must be where they would go if they needed to be picked up if there was an emergency at the school, but that's different than if,
I think they only go there.
yeah. So they, Yeah, and it's cold out and they need a place to wait, maybe for like the buses to pick them up if they needed to evacuate the school.
Okay.
But if there was an emergency in town and like 1 year we had to put, like, we had just, a bunch of people in Garfield, we had to evacuate that didn't have power. And we set up in the school for an
Okay,
emergency.
we're kind of getting off track.
That's what we use.
We're reeling in.
Yeah.
The school will be able to answer the questions about the fire drills. Cause we don't really know the process of that. Okay,
Well,
Sure.
Okay.
So then the second to last one. Again, the supporting is
Mhm.
in progress then,
for,
the second to last support relocation of septic system.
oh, sorry. Yeah, that's still ongoing, I think, cause it's FEMA stuff, right, with all those houses, so.
Okay, and then with this last one, confirming it's still in progress and that the village of Hyde Park should still be called out in meeting stakeholders.
Yes.
Great. So then this page 19 and 20 is the village side, and I've been working with them on that.
Perfect.
So from here. I will present another opportunity for anyone to add any mitigation actions. Which I understand might be a little difficult on the spot, but. Now would be a great time and I can note that down and add it. If not. Then hopefully this will be quick, but it'll be a quick ranking of these and priority.
Okay.
And it would just be a 1 through 5 for the questions of if it protects infrastructure, protects life and public health, supports the economy, improves the environment, and has a reasonable cost benefit ratio. 5 being higher, 1 being lower priority. So if we're feeling ready for that, I can hand those out and hopefully you guys can complete those up quickly.
What's that called?
Same.
That we almost has a mitigation plan? Can you change that hasn't been released yet?
Probably,
I think things.
yeah. What do you, which one? Cause yeah, tell him. The culvert at,
Garfield Road by Comcast intersection.
What was the bond name?
Road.
oh,
I thought that they've been working on this the last part.
so that's been added since the last
There you go.
time,
Okay.
yeah, yep.
And stakeholders. The town. Agency of transportation maybe. Landowners,
No, agency transportation
No.
up there, right?
Yeah.
That's all
Oh,
our roads,
okay,
so it's
okay.
only the town and
Land-
landowners,
Landowners.
yeah.
Great,
That might be Marshall Water and Light up there too, right? The reservoir.
Oh, well, no, 'cause
Are we beyond it? Yeah, you're beyond it.
Most of the water line goes up there.
it does go up there. So-
Most of the water line up,
water line.
just past in this.
Yep. Most of the water and light, cause they're on the other one too, so yeah. Let's put them on there too.
Okay. Yeesh, really putting you on a spot with a timeline, but. And
Well, what are the other ones? So we could do,
you can put to begin or began. With a couple of just say to begin discuss January 2021 to begin discussions with V-Trans,
Perfect.
so. you
I
can-
know they've been talking to. Somebody.
Yeah, they're doing a bunch of 10 and 30% designs and all of that.
so we could say, yeah. Begin, we could say January 25. Maybe,
I think what might be most helpful for this section is for me to connect Mark with Ron.
oh,
We get on a Zoom call. He should know everything about all of these projects.
Yeah.
Where they're at, where he left them. And then
Where he left. yeah,
Okay,
So why don't I do that? I'll send you an email. And we'll try to move sometime end of this week or next week.
okay,
yeah, though.
at this point, that'll be further down the line,
Right.
cause we're trying to submit. By tomorrow,
Correct,
but that is good to know,
We can make edits.
yes, cause in that second round, we should be free to adjust as needed.
Yeah.
but let's still do it ASAP.
There's no reason to not do it quickly.
But Ron, that will be on the top.
Yeah.
Okay, and then just lastly on funding sources for this one.
FEMA, right?
Please.
Stuff,
I believe FEMA's supposed to be paying that.
yeah,
Okay,
let's put it and then
Yeah.
hopefully they will.
yeah.
Because the loans and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you everyone for that, and from here, we have, I have these for you to fill out, and I would also like to quickly run through the plan.
Okay.
I don't know if you have a preference as to which happens first, but,
Whatever you want, you're leading.
okay, I guess while those are being handed out, we can quickly run through the plan, if that's okay. So you should all be incredibly familiar with this, I feel like I've done it a couple times. So. Page 2, there were some additions as of late, but similarly, maybe we just leave that as it is for now with the edits made. And then we can reach out and see what happens from then. If anyone here currently has any suggested edits, then I can do that now.
Your fire department has changed on. I don't know if you want to double check what was here.
What are the changes you asking about?
Those are the ones I asked you about. So,
Okay.
but, when it's
Yep.
edit, but.
Yep. Okay, then. A slight addition on page 3, talking about the FEMA maps, that they should take 3 to 5 years, but they aren't really finished yet.
Okay.
So keeping you posted on that. Then on page 5, you should see all of your lovely names. Please let me know if I spelled them wrong. But they should be all from the website. Then just a quick comment, as we discussed, saying that in this current time, you were the individuals in these elected positions, and you spoke on these matters. You are not forever going to be a member.
Okay.
Yeah.
We forgot, just put.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Right. Need credit.
Then, as I mentioned, 2.1, that'll be an issue for me tomorrow, as I finish this up and send out to DEM and neighboring municipalities. Then on 8, I did in fact reorganize that large table. Then on page 10, this table has been filled out. With a little bit more information. Feel free to stop me at any time. Page 11, we have tracked down the flood insurance policies. So thank you all for searching, but we found it. And you currently have 5 policies, and then between now and 1978, there's been 1 claim for around $73,000.
Pretty good odds.
We send those brackets.
Exactly.
Then a little bit more comments made on 3.2. And that table also has similarly been filled out with a lot of NAs. Not a lot of FEMA assistance on winter storms. Then on 13 and 14, I looked at usafacts.org, looking at COVID effects, and wrote briefly. Please feel free to look at that. That was just kind of me writing as to what was available and what I felt was important. So if you think something shouldn't be there, or something should be, I can do my best to accommodate that.
Thank you for that research. That's great.
And yeah, the quick summary being Vermont County compared to the surrounding counties saw less deaths and cases, both in total and per 100K people. So that's what I found.
Okay.
Additional information on the funding sources. And then we're back to the goals, which I will adjust with everything that you provide to me today.
Okay.
And then that is pretty much it.
Great.
So the last thing to do would be have people fill out the town priorities, and I would ask that for instances of things that are done, you don't have to fill it out anymore. For the instance of supporting schools in their efforts to secure generators, just imagine that says fire department.
Oh, okay.
And then for this last one, on the culvert in near Garfield and Elm Pond Road. We can chat through that now or after you were done filling that all out. And then the last thing I will say before I let you all do your homework, is when having a motion to approve this for LTPC to send it to VEM. We've done this similarly for, I believe your municipal plan on approving it in contingency and aware of that this document itself will be edited to your likeness that we've agreed upon through our understanding right now.
Okay.
And that document we sent out, not this one, even though this is the one that is right in front of me.
Okay. I'm doing 1 through 5, right?
Yes,
Okay.
5 being 5.
Okay.
I don't know.
What?
I'm fine with you filling it out.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm fine with that.
Okay.
That's what I did last time. I was like, I vote with Chastity votes.
Well, we can talk, it might be quicker if we talk it through.
It's kind of where I was going with it.
Okay, let's do it
Go for it.
here.
I mean, I think it's a lot easier to just negotiate it all, just send it, then.
Okay, let's do it. No, sorry, you can go.
But
You, sorry.
Okay.
Before we meet our mom.
So this first one on complete planning
Yep.
for an upgrade to existing municipal water system. Protects infrastructure. 5.
5.
Protects life and public health.
5.
5.
5. Supports economy.
Right. I mean, everything supports the economy, I guess, but.
I don't know if that does that much, but.
I have 5, maybe it's 3.
It really does.
I was gonna say 2 or 3, there you go, yeah.
Pretty fair.
3.
3.
Improves environment.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it does that.
Reasonable cost benefit ratio.
oh. I don't know, that's a hard one.
3.
Okay,
That's what I said.
3.
Oh. New stormwater management system. Infrastructure.
5.
Yes.
Yep.
Life and public health.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
Supports economy.
let's do the same, right?
Improve environment
Yep.
and cost benefit ratio.
3.
Well. Feasibility study to implement a regionally supported community rating system as a part of the national flood insurance policy. Workshops. Community, blah, blah, blah. Infrastructure.
Really particular. Doesn't-
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, I was thinking like 3 or 4.
Alright. Public health. 1.
Sure. 4.
I mean, if it was actually doing something.
Yeah, it's just a
like
study.
it's
I would
just a
say 3.
study, So like, I
Three?
was thinking.
Okay, 3.
Drop it down.
Dropping it down.
Supports economy.
No, I don't think that really does. It's a study.
Right. 2.
Environment.
No.
3.
That means flood, so that's kind of high. 4. Right?
But again, it's just a study. It's not like taking any sort of actions.
Right, but the study's important and it would.
Yeah, I gave that one a little bit higher for that one, but I don't know why.
4.
4? 4.
4.
4, everybody good? 4.
Bit of the rationale, I find.
Cost benefit ratio.
It's a study.
Yeah, 2.
Alright. Use existing condition site plan to prepare for replacement of the undersized Beaver Lake culvert on Garfield Road.
That's a 5. 5.
Like-
3.
553,
Yep.
protect 55,
Environment, that's
economy is
3.
3, environment,
Definitely 5.
cost benefit,
4.
Yeah.
4.
works for me. Final hydraulic study to consider new run of river state permit required for Green Reservoir Dam.
5 right off,
Alright,
and 5 for the second.
yep,
Economy, I think we should be right in line with 3 again.
alright,
Environment, definitely 5 again.
alright, cost benefit,
Sounds expensive.
Yes. 4? No, it has reasonable cost, so 3,
Yeah, that's what I had too.
other way.
Alright.
But it's something expensive.
Right,
so I'm tracking which ones, yep, so this is still in generator and install generator and backup. Battery supply for town offices and highway garage.
structure, that's like a.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's
There's no
anything,
infrastructure
I
on
don't
that
think there's really anything in there that would be damaged if it wasn't a generator there. So I don't think it's that important if there wasn't one, but it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So I don't,
2?
yeah,
Okay. Well, public health probably same, 2.
Yeah.
yeah, I think 2 is all the way across.
Yeah. I agree,
Works,
yep. Okay.
Maybe one
Yep.
on environment,
okay,
like it's not going to affect anything if it, whether it's there or not.
one on environment works.
Sure. I mean,
And then supporting the fire departments in their effort to secure generators. That's fairly similar.
well, I think that one might be a little bit more important.
Yeah.
Because that one,
It's
for
gonna
when
be
it protects
shelter.
the public health.
Correct.
That one's more important.
I agree,
Okay,
4 on the light,
yes.
okay,
like a 3 on the economy. And 2 on both, or what for infrastructure?
3?
Yeah, I think so, maybe. Because again,
Yeah.
alright, and then that leaves environment and cost benefit.
yeah, 2 is again, I think.
Alright, so COVID summary support, we're saying has been done.
Yep. Video's been done.
Yep. And then we have
Oh, the septic system.
septic system,
Northgate part, so. Protects infrastructure, that's a 5. Life and public health, definitely 5.
Mm-hmm,
Sports economy. Probably 4.
yeah,
Who's environment, 5. 3.
for cost benefit,
Maybe 4, because FEMA's gonna be involved in that, maybe 4. Guys good with that?
Mhm.
I went down on that one. I knew what I wanted on that one.
right? And then erosion at the Route 15 and Sylvan Road.
Yeah, so that would be 5. 5. 3. 5. So maybe 4,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And then scope and study at Whitcomb Island. Road bridge over the Gion.
Again, it's just a study, right?
That. Wait, where's that? That's the scoping is. I don't see that one.
It's the last one.
I didn't even see that one. Oh, that would, I would say that would be same as the other one, 5, 5, 3, 5, 4.
Or,
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
and
And
then,
then the new one that Ryan
New
talked
one.
about, I think is the same,
okay,
because that's same idea,
Yep.
flooding, culvert, yeah.
that'd be 5, 5, 3, 5, and 4.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
lovely, so.
Perfect.
The last thing that I would ask is that, as I mentioned, the town and village can vote for approval pending all suggested edits, which will be done tomorrow.
Okay,
And so, yeah, that's really all I have to ask is that it's somehow incorporated, that it's acknowledged and a part of the document that is being sent off to BEM.
okay,
And then after that, I'll keep you all posted and I can continue to come to these as needed.
Okay.
And then I'll wave a red flag when we get it back and we can start this all.
okay. Now, as far as doing, should the village do a motion and the town do a motion, or can we do one big motion and we all vote on it together? Do you know what proper thing to do is on that?
My instinct would be to say, have a separate, seeing that you are distinct entities.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
So if everyone is comfortable with that.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to.
Okay, you guys good with that?
Yeah.
We'll do two separate things, okay? So do you wanna make a motion for?
I will,
You did.
I vote that we approve the proposed village and town, or town and village local hazard mitigation plan pending all edits as discussed tonight.
Second.
All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstained. So yeah, you just made a good point.
Yeah.
Do you, cause can you,
warned it as a temporary.
okay, go for it,
So.
go for it.
We'll take the motion that you made and, I'll move that motion for the village.
Second that.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. Well said.
Great.
Perfect,
Thank you all.
perfect,
Aye.
thank you guys.
Like I said, hopefully it'll be in soon and we can get right back at it, but if not, I'll see you in between now and 45 days.
Thank you for all your hard work,
Sorry,
we
thanks you all.
appreciate it very much.
Oh, no,
Absolutely.
actually, it's in your, agenda and I don't know if it's right now.
Well, we could move it, where is it?
It's just under number 4. Planning.
Oh, no, you're
Commission.
next,
Yeah,
come on up.
I can just do it from here.
Well, Justin, can you hear her? Can you hear Ricky?
Yep. I can hear right now.
Oh,
So-
perfect.
I gotta tell you, Justin's a dream to work. Justin and I kind of put together this plan that we talked at our, at our village and town planning commission meeting about getting more public engagement for a whole number of different reasons. And that usually when they have hearings, nobody shows up, and so the plans just, so this is for the municipal plans, not the hazard mitigation. plan.
Yep.
So what we talked about was having a kind of informal informational meeting and inviting the heads of the departments and a number of different people up from the village and the town to come, not everybody, but just maybe, we thought at the most there would be 20 to 30. And we have it at on August 5th, which is our regular town and village meeting, planning commission meeting.
Yep.
We have it at Tucson's.
Okay.
And at that meeting, we would, a lot of people haven't even heard of any of these plans, so the thought was just to kind of do an overview of the whole planning process, what we've done and what the areas are that we're working on, and not to go in great detail about the plan. And then try to answer people's questions and then refer them to the ability that they would have to look up links to look at the plans if they wanted to look any further. So we, Justin and I put that all together and it looks like it might happen. So Justin's gonna wanna send out, he's gonna, I forgot what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a couple of things for him. And then Justin's gonna, send out the invites to everyone.
Perfect.
Flyers went out last night, right?
Flyers didn't go out for the August 5th meeting, but they went out with all the hearings that have been placed. So, they went out at the ice cream social.
Oh, perfect, last
So
night.
Leslie
Yep,
and I
perfect.
both did it last week, so
Oh, great,
that was a good start. and,
Okay.
So, I mean, other people can come if they want, but, we're just kind of right now saying it will be 20 or 30 people, and we agreed. I think you and I, we might have agreed that we're gonna split it.
yeah,
I talked to Tucson's and I think it would be around $400.
Okay, so that's what we were talking about last week, because Justin, you were gone, so we weren't really sure like what we were approving to agree to pay
Right.
half of. Because I couldn't,
Right.
I know we had discussed,
It would be
and
half.
totally gonna do
400,
that.
And that's kind of an estimate.
Sure.
now. But if it's more than what you guys vote on, I can get other people to pay for it.
So, no, yeah, well, so, perfect. So did that answer the questions? I know that I didn't have a lot of the answers last meeting, so. Did
Yeah.
Ricky explain that?
Yeah, do you have any questions?
I think it's a good idea. We'll see.
I have a couple for you folks. May not be questions necessarily, but some more to share with you.
Okay.
Can you see the screen right now?
No, but I can't see anything, but that's not your fault, it's my fault.
So for the list of people that or groups that we're going to invite, would you like
Okay.
me to read them off for you?
Sure.
And this would be the intended to be the chair and the vice chair of each of these, or the appropriate leader, and then they would decide which one member would attend.
Oh, okay.
So we have the Select Board, Planning Commission, Development Review Board, Listers, Village Manager, Energy and Conservation Committee, Highway Department, Town Fire Department, North Hyde Park Eden Fire Department, Not in Hyde Park, the Town Clerk Treasurer, Town Administrator, Green Update Coordinator, Emergency Management Director, Lamoille Valley Rail Trail, RCT Representative, Sterling View, LCPC Representative of Hyde Park Recreation Committee, Hyde Park Community Circle, Guyan Valley Hall, and then possibly the North Hyde Park Fire District 1, Lamoille County Sheriff's Department, the ambulance service, NIMS,
Yep.
ATV club, and possibly the a school representative, like high school or elementary school person.
Or maybe the
I was gonna say
superintendent?
maybe just get Kat.
Pat, the superintendent? What about the library? Is Amy on there? I didn't hear the
She's not
library.
on here,
Okay,
but she should be.
she likes to be involved, so. But other than that, I think you nailed it with everybody.
And that's right around the 30 people,
Okay.
Yeah.
If
presuming
everybody comes,
if
right?
everyone if one person of each group comes.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
It was that good.
That's Beth.
And that's the same night as the town and village planning commission meeting. And I put down 6 o'clock to 7:30.
Perfect.
For this like unofficial meeting, informal meeting.
And I was thinking on this one, because anyways, not to sugarcoat it too much. I would post the agenda at the 3 physical locations, but I wouldn't put it on social media, because with a lot of people coming to Two Sons and eating, that could be more than we're trying to do. So this way we could have action if needed by just having it post at the physical locations and on the website, but not doing that formal full outreach.
Yes.
So you're gonna wanna kind of keep it to the people that you invite? Is that what you're kind of hoping? to
Yeah,
do?
it's not a
Yeah.
meeting.
Right. It's like it's a public meeting, but it's not really for the whole public. And not many people attend anyway, so
A controlled meeting, yeah. Okay, cool.
and
Okay.
You
So
said-
great.
Did you say 6 o'clock? 5 to 6?
No,
6 to 7:30.
6 to 7:30.
It was
I'll put it in my calendar.
But the whole board doesn't have to come.
I'm under the rec part.
Oh, right. You get to wear a different hat that
I think it's
night.
kind of there.
That's right.
yeah.
Forget.
So when I send out the notice, well, right now I'm sending out the save the date, and then I'll send out the official invitation after Ricky and I do our thing.
Okay.
So when I send it out, it'll be going to both Matt and Christy. It's going to Matt's email and recreation email, and then I'll put in there just you decide who you're gonna have attend, or if neither the chair or vice chair can attend, but a regular member can attend instead, then that would be okay.
Okay. Okay. Great. So let's make a motion on spending money for this event.
To our portion of it, or was that? to
No,
be divided?
total is
Yeah.
approximately, right? Approximately, you're right, yeah. So,
Wanna throw art bill in there.
yeah. Exactly. Depends on how many drinks we have. So if someone would like to make a motion to approve Jen to pay for this meeting or gathering.
So what are we calling it?
We are calling it a
Community health. Community gathering.
community engagement.
Okay, so I've. What am I saying?
Up to.
I approve.
I make
Give me
a
a motion to
motion
approve.
to approve,
$200.
up to $200 for the community engagement. Meeting at Two Sons
On August 5th.
on August 5th.
Perfect. Have a second.
I will second that.
Perfect. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained. Okay.
Who
Cool.
seconded that?
Savannah did. Savannah seconded it.
And then can we add that's coming out of the miscellaneous charges and fees fund, if that's where you want it to come from?
Yeah, it's coming out of that fund,
Perfect.
miscellaneous
Sounds
funds.
good. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, you guys are, thank you for coming very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you all.
Thank you, thank
A
you.
good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So we need to make an amendment to the greater motion that we made because there was a $60 fee that was missed or whatever. So we just need to make a new motion to amend the greater motion to cover the $60 error.
Okay,
Someone want to make that?
yep. I make the motion that we, how do we amend the greater? Do I have to give the full amount or just, okay, wait, right here, oh. Wait a minute, do I have to give the whole new number? Or can I just say that we increase it by?
Are you looking at Jen's finance memo?
Oh,
look at
no.
the old.
If you flip there, she's got a.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay, wait a minute, let me go to this, okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Okay, so right here, I make the motion that we. Amend the greater purchase in the amount not to exceed $379,505. With the term of annual advance payment options, wait. For the term of 60 months, with the first payment being paid out of the Highway Capital Equipment Reserve Fund. This included the $60 UCC fee. There we go.
Perfect. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
That's me.
Abstain. Thank you, Matt. Love your consistency. Okay, so town finance, I don't think she has anything else. So she's not ready to give us a look at the close of FY 25, which is understandable. We're only a little bit in July, so she'll get us that next month.
They put a budget status report in the back of your binders.
Okay,
That's current as of an hour or so ago.
okay,
In case you wanna take a peek at the finances.
okay, okay. Homework for tonight. Town warrants, did everyone look at them?
Yes.
Okay, have a motion to approve those then.
The motion to approve the town warrants.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Oh, aye.
Opposed, abstained. Okay, great. Board clerk,
So on that last one, that motion to approve the warrants was made by.
Savannah,
Seconded by Lance.
and seconded by Lance.
Okay, thank you.
Sure thing.
These The budget, just so I'm sorry, I don't want to run back, the budget status, this is as of July 1, right? We restart July 1?
Right.
Okay.
Correct. Okay, newsletter update, Justin? Anything?
I put a lot of different highlights through there of just things that have stayed stagnant for a little while and things that I will remove. I'm just wondering if it's looking for feedback, if you have more feedback. I've received some since distributing from the village, from Kim, Jen, and Not in Hyde Park.
Okay,
Justin, I'll get you something for the ice cream social. I want a picture. to put in there.
Thank you.
okay.
But yeah, otherwise, if anyone disagrees with the edits or the deletions I'm going to make, please let me know. Otherwise, just trying to keep people interested, not give them the same thing every single time,
Sure.
even if it's still relevant. Or if you have ideas of how to reword something, or yeah, like the North Hyde Park projects and the Lemuel Fiber Communications representative, like just kind of sitting there. So
Take a look at it again. I haven't looked at it in a while, so I'll take a look at it. Okay,
but yeah, that's all I have there.
perfect, thank you. Can I have a motion for the minutes? Did everyone take a look at those?
I move that we approve the minutes for the July 8th meeting.
Okay, do you have a second?
Yep.
Did I get a second?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man. Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, abstain. Okay, Alex, you're up.
Try to fly through these, so now
It's all right.
I don't keep on here. Okay, so quick update on the FEMA property. I told you at the last meeting, Larry's is interested again in doing the buyout. Through this process, we've learned that he has some significant liens on the property.
Just so, this is the property next to,
Mhm.
okay, just making sure that you knew which one it was, okay?
The village electric lien is in north of $12,000. Then we have some property taxes and water district #1. So he's still interested in going through with it. At this point, I think he just wants to wash his hands of the property. And this might be the avenue to do so. So to that point, we're up against a short timeline. Everything needs to be completed by March of 26th. To include demolition and all. the
Oh,
stuff
really?
that we need to
Okay.
go through.
Okay,
There will be no extensions. So VEM has laid out a very specific timeline for us. I have a meeting set with Larry coming tomorrow to
great.
work through that timeline.
Okay,
In anticipation of that, I need authorization from you all to execute the voluntary transaction agreement.
Forge ahead.
yeah, what'd you say?
Forge ahead.
Oh, right, forge ahead. Can I have a motion for that?
Will the FEMA buyout also take care of the liens as well?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, so they'll give him the money and he'll turn around.
They'll have to
and
pay.
break the lien holders.
Yes.
Okay.
They'll have to use the
It's
money.
not on us.
In a sense, yes,
Right.
it's not a reimbursable expense.
Right,
Yeah.
but like, it will get taken care of.
Correct.
Okay.
As long as he pays, them.
We won't be able to accept the deed without paying those.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
kind of the basis of the lien.
Yeah.
So you need us to say this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I move to authorize the town administrator to execute the voluntary transaction agreement with Larry DeMar for the property located at 5187 Vermont 100 and authorize the town administrator to engage the town's closing attorney to complete the title search and draft the legal documents.
Awesome. So all those in favor signify by saying aye.
All right.
Aye. Opposed, stay. Great.
Evergreen Septic came last week, inspected the town office, the highway department and the fire department septic tanks. They had to expose the cover, the highway department. When they did that, they realized the entire thing was crumbled in on itself. So that cap and the seal had to be replaced.
The fuel tank?
No,
Septic.
Septic, oh.
Did you get scared for a second? Your eyes are huge.
There's been talk about,
So that was a bit of an expense, but now we have a functioning cap, and we've also located it, so both of those are good.
Okay,
The tanks all look fine, we're
Great.
gonna schedule some pumping for the fall to get them onto that 2 year.
that schedule, okay, perfect.
But as far as inspecting the tanks to make sure they're serviceable, everything checked out well.
Okay.
So. That's what I got on that.
Okay,
The LVRT trailhead project, so this is moving forward pretty quickly. We're waiting on V-Trans to update the lease agreement to include the new specs. Did you guys all see the plans that were sent over? No, okay, I can resend, so it's at the top of your inbox.
Thank you.
It's gonna include some things like a speed table on Depot Street, which I know Mark was pretty against. In the original plans, I'm told it's a 4-inch rise over a 7-foot septic. So that's, in my opinion, fairly manageable for plowing operations. This is another one of those things where we're too far into the planning process to make edits.
correct,
We have to go back through permitting, design and all that stuff.
yeah,
So at this point, we're really just waiting for the updated lease language for Dave to execute.
Okay.
And we'll clear the right of way through that.
Great.
So they're hoping to have comments back by 8/13. If anyone looks at the plans and says, hey, you know, I have a comment on this, just send them over to me and I'll forward them to the trends. The,
plans guy, take a look,
I'm there.
it all looks pretty.
yeah. I looked at it, not that I knew what I was looking at, but I looked at it.
So the funds are currently in limbo and we need to have them obligated by September 30th.
Okay.
Which is the expedited timeline, but I've already moved it. He's standing by to finish the project.
Oh, great,
So we're good there.
okay,
This morning, Bill from AOT contacted us about Maury Road where the trail crosses. There's in your packet inside of the meeting docs in the back. There are pictures of what we're talking about. I believe the board has taken this issue up already. Matt, you've gone down to inspect it.
I don't know that we did a lot of.
Meeting docs tab.
meeting down.
Yep. That's your purple tab.
Oh,
It says packets.
Oh, it's right.
Okay, all right, all right.
okay. Here we go.
So the runoff from properties 356 and 362 on Maury Road, their driveways and structures is creating a bit of a washout. Especially where the trail crosses there.
Do you remember that lady came in last year and talked to us about this? Yeah, she's come in a couple times.
Okay,
She brought us these pictures originally, like something about this.
So the issue is larger than just this trail
Okay.
crossing. If you stand at the trail crossing and look down Maury Road, both sides of the road are completely washed out.
oh, okay,
So this is something that, yes, we want to address because AOT has brought it to our attention. And want to work together as partners to fix it.
great,
Their pitch is they'd like to buy the culvert and have the town install it. It's kind of shared space, technically it's really there where the ours stops before. So Mark wasn't thrilled about doing it, but it seems like the right thing to do as a partnership if they're supplying the culvert.
sure,
With that said, we're gonna need to do ditching down Maury Road
Okay.
on that side, otherwise we're just sending the water back onto Maury Road, and it's just gonna continue to exacerbate the problem.
Okay.
There's tons of knotweed through there, so Mark's kind of figuring out how he wants to deal with that.
Okay.
I'm here to get a sense of whether or not you guys are willing to do this with AOT. Or if we want to tell them to hire an independent contractor. Pay for it themselves.
I know that's Mark's strong opinion, however.
we should work with.
We have hours of ditching work to do there. The culvert replacement's gonna be what, 60 minutes?
Yeah.
I think that if we're going to address the underlying issues on Maury Road. While we're there, we could probably possibly.
I agree,
I would think that Mark could bring the knotweed, that he could probably talk to Mary about bringing it up to the town property in Northside Park and we could cover it there. Yeah.
absolutely,
Definitely.
yeah, I agree.
So I don't think we need a motion on that. They're supplying the culvert. Highway's doing the work.
I think that comes from a directive from you, we just.
Yeah, I agree, it's your directive,
Please.
We're not talking about money.
Correct.
That's just daily maintenance.
together,
It's daily maintenance, I mean.
Yeah, it's a pretty impressive, these pictures don't do it justice. I mean, it's dropping down about yay big. While we were standing there was half a dozen little old ladies on their bikes, off of their bikes, there's some
Additional.
walk around, those are gonna get.
Okay, so,
There's some anecdotal stuff that Bill said they came in and dropped some gravel in that hole last year. It hadn't rained, they went back to inspect it a few days later, and the gravel had been removed. Their theory is that the homeowners that live at the top are upset because folks don't stop at the trail crossing. Like they're supposed to with the stop signs, so they remove the gravel.
to make it be hard to drive on.
Right. But she said he can just spin those stop signs 90 degrees and they can stop every time they come out of their driveway. Which apparently, according to the trail regulations, cars need to stop for folks crossing the trail. He used the analogy. You don't make the train stop, the cars stop for the train. I guess the same thing dictates a rail trail.
Okay.
So he's tackling that piece of it.
Okay, good. You can.
We can certainly by installing it.
That's right, that's right. Okay,
Paving bid, I met with Mark at the end of last week, we were missing some very important information to put those out to bid. Mostly how long the road segments are.
it's very important.
So we had some time, we had the roads identified, I had no idea what sections. So I have that information now, those bids will go out, but the RFP will go out, and
Great.
hopefully we can capture it this season. DR 4720. We just got a notification that this grant is about to expire. We have the funds waiting for us, the funds from Watershed and they're reporting some kind of a backlog. They have many projects going on. So they're hoping that we could push this to the spring. Fortunately, it's not possible. We need to do it. So I can apply for an extension so we can use those obligated funds once these plans come in.
Okay,
And Watershed knows now that this is a priority. for us.
Okay.
So they're gonna work to complete those.
okay.
So I'll be processing that this week as well. And then I think a bunch of you were copied on some emails. VLCT is coming to do some appraisals of the town office, highway department, library, and fire department. I'll be here for the highway department and the town office. Library is gonna have someone on site to walk them through there. And Brian's going up to the fire department. Have you guys met Sander?
No,
Okay, so he's new to VLCT. He joined them last year. He was our risk assessment guy up in Albert.
oh,
So I met him. He's gonna come down separate inspection. But he's gonna schedule that with the highway department here in Morrisville.
oh,
Catch them on the same day.
oh, great.
Great guy. I
Okay,
can let you know when the risk assessment's being done.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Do you guys wanna walk through this real quick?
Yes,
Kinda
actually,
set it up.
yes.
So on
please.
the inside cover, I included the select board rules and procedures, which we made editing based on Justin's email recently.
Yep.
But so those are there, and then the first tab's your agenda.
Hmm.
And then
about
Justin's
this
notes
personnel
behind the
policy?
agenda.
Mhm.
Second tab will be Jen's finance memo. Third tab is the minutes from the prior.
Matt's missing the personnel policy.
Personnel policy.
The
No.
big HR policy,
Yeah.
some of them are in the back.
Oh, set.
They're 20 pages, so I've been printing one at a time.
Oh, okay.
Most of you have.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not having. I tried to make sure that let you go first.
I remember one.
So then, here's the back of the book, it might be a whole bunch.
Oh, yeah, I did.
So then you have the executive summary. I'm envisioning that this executive summary is going to merge with Justin's notes for the meeting documents, in which case it'll just be up there. After that would be all the documents that are specific to the meeting in chronological order, so we should just be able to move through those.
Okay.
A current budget status report will be in there for all the meetings. The next tab is any documents that are specific for the executive session that aren't included in the packet we post on.
And I love the rules.
Yes.
So
I
never-
have the executive session motions
I like that.
in the front of that, just in
Okay.
case we have to make one on hand.
Yeah.
And then old business is going to be the minutes in chronological, reverse chronological order. All the way back to the start in our reorganization in March. And then in between those, I'll include any documents I think that we might need to look back at a future meeting.
Fantastic.
Behind those are all the town ordinances we have. In case we have to reference those during the meeting. And then in the far. So this will be the personnel policy. I didn't include the highway unit contract, but I can. We're kind of waiting to see how much this funder goes up
Yeah,
over the course of.
we don't have to refer to that as much,
Yeah, it's close.
so maybe it not be needed as much as.
If there's anything that you think should be included in that would make your life easier.
No, this is fantastic.
Think
This
the
is
tabs
easy.
You reorganize, I know it's gonna take some time flipping through to get used to it.
Well, it's no different than flipping through the packets and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I figured at least this way we have tabs. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Maybe a small map.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a great
So if you
idea.
look,
We have one.
Oh.
Of course we have. one. Of course we have.
I knew we could have it in.
Asking you shall receive.
so it'll be in the street naming tab,
Oh,
Oh.
okay, right.
and if you flip a couple pages,
Oh,
take out your magnifying glass.
Oh, man, look at that.
It's small, but it's good.
There we go. There it is.
No, but it doesn't have our street names.
I should-
That's what I always
should-
struggle with. Yeah, so if I could have, that would
Yeah.
be good,
We can find a small version of that.
cause I drive by them, but I don't always remember which road it is,
Sure.
even though
Yeah.
I've lived here my entire life,
Good one.
so.
Make no
You
sense.
don't know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
I
was
live
like,
in Hyde Park is far away from Hyde Park than I
Sure
can.
you
Like,
do.
I do, I live
you do,
never.
so that would be
Weird.
weird. Okay. So the North Hyde Park welcome sign, I am so angry at myself, I meant to take a picture of where I want it, or where I would like to see it, should say. And it's actually before. Cause every time I drive, it's really busy, that yellow house that's doing all the work.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So as you're headed to North Hyde Park, it's really busy, there's all sorts
Oh,
of
my
signs.
grandma's old house? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's like 4 different speed limit signs, and I'm just like, throwing another sign in there, I think is foolish, so before that, there's a nice lawn. Or nice field, I should say,
That's
that
the
they
Jones-
keep mowed.
That's the Jones's field, right? The
I
entrance
think
to
it is,
And
and I think it would look really good right there, and I meant to take a picture for tonight and I didn't, so.
Sure, it's a Jones's field.
So I think that it would look
I think
really
you're right.
nice.
We're still talking about the 100 up.
North Hyde Park's
Yeah.
welcome sign, the one that's, near your house.
The opposite end, we're looking at the
So she's talking
southern.
about she'd like to put it so like where the road is to your house,
A little bit of,
a little bit up, there's a field. On the
Like
right.
across the street from the little like farm stand building that you
No,
guys.
No.
He's talking after the farm stand building, so you go past the farm stand building.
Between the
on
farm stand
on
and the yellow house, there's a field.
On the same side of the road, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, on the same side of the road.
Heading north.
Yeah.
so, so I'll shoot an email so we can figure out who that homeowner, I'm pretty sure it is.
I think it
the
is.
I'm pretty sure, and I'm sure that, but if they. Hay it, I don't know, it might be in their way,
Well,
but I don't know if it's hate or just mow, like,
We normally keep it within the town right away anyways.
oh, true. True. We'll just talk to them about.
But we would
the
definitely wanna talk
replacement.
with obviously beef, I mean.
Is that our right of way or V-Trans?
that's
Oh,
beef trains,
shoot, that would be V-Trans.
But. Yeah, I still wanna make sure we're good with Brian and.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. So that's my thoughts, I don't know if you guys thought of any other places, but I think when you go home tonight, look.
That's
where-
north of the 100C intersection?
Yes, way, it's
Yeah,
pretty
it's-
far, it's
it's-
pretty far, but.
It's not north of. North would be the other side. It's south of.
Oh,
It's up a bit.
so we're not.
Oh,
halfway
right.
100C.
No, not at all. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna,
Ideal scenario, but if it doesn't work. it
I
doesn't
don't
work.
think it's gonna be good
You
there.
guys had mentioned the cemetery there as well. That would have caught the,
I still wouldn't catch it.
Yeah.
well, no,
And it's
but
really
it's gonna
busy
catch
there.
anybody coming.
But I guess
into-
theoretically, if we've calmed
Off
the
of
traffic on 100 heading north by the sign, the folks coming off of 100.
They have
The
to stop.
cemetery
Can't run through cars.
is
Well,
south.
they're supposed to
The
stop.
100C intersection.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law got T-boned right there the other day.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
That's a bad intersection, it really is.
I don't like it heading south, making that corner,
Yeah,
it just doesn't line up well. I always feel like I get across the line and rip off.
It would be weird because if you're coming off 100C, you'd almost want it like this, but then you want it like this, for the people coming.
I think we need
Yeah,
a
it'd have to
third,
be further north. of
Yeah,
the
you're. not
we need a
gonna
third
cover-
sign.
You're not gonna cover it either.
Either, we need another sign, which maybe we can get a grant and get another third, and get a third sign made, you know? But, so, but we can. Never have to wait on that. Okay, rules of procedure, so action item.
That email should be in the
Yeah,
back.
that's so what
of
she
the
fucking-
tab.
Yeah.
Should be the last page.
It's a half mile back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like further back.
On that one, I just heard back from VLCT. Are you on the rules and procedures?
Yes, we are on the rules and
Symmetry.
procedures, yep.
Yeah, but she wants. to-
Perfect. Yeah, so I heard back from them, and basically, in summary, we can adjust our rules of procedure to allow reasonable opportunity for people to comment, and we can require that people identify themselves or ask that people identify themselves remotely before admission possibly. Or
Well,
in
that's what I
general.
want to do, and we can't do that?
It looks like we can.
Okay.
So I'm talking slowly because I'm wondering what direction the select board would like to go in. And that, do we not allow anyone to come into the meeting until they have identified themselves in some way?
That's,
Or-
That's what we would do here. if
That's
we
what I
came in
know.
person, So I
Yeah.
think
they have to
that's
sign
reasonable.
in when they're here, so they have to sign in when they're coming in on remote.
Okay.
Me,
Is there a way with Zoom that we could audio, like, can I talk to I'm not sure, I'm asking, that I can talk to someone in the waiting room, audio? Because I'm thinking if someone, say we have just someone in general who's calling in on their cell phone, but they don't have a way to type to us or identify their name that way, so they would need to verbally do so. So I'll make sure we're not limiting someone on accident with our technical capabilities.
I don't know if Zoom has that ability.
I don't think it
But
does.
the other piece of their response that I thought had some value to it was making sure that our settings are set to automatically mute folks. And that we have to take them off of mute in order for them to speak. So they raise their virtual hand, we call on them.
That's the same way it works here, it should work here too.
true, that's true,
Yeah, that's a great.
That would potentially prevent them from spamming us too hard.
yep. That's a good
And
idea too.
the video, it looks like we can do that with video as well. Like, you can't share video unless we say that's okay.
I think that's probably the more important one.
I mean, let's be honest, if someone wants to watch the video and not identify themselves, it's posted.
Correct,
Afterwards.
correct.
So if anyone wants to watch it live, they should,
Yeah,
I just thought that.
just
was
because the
more
spamming
important.
portion, like we talked about, basically.
Right.
but we can start with definitely doing the not allowing them to share screen or whatever without our permission and not being able to speak unless we unmute them. I like those.
That means.
I mean, we have to record who's in attendance anyways, and, we have to know who they are.
Right.
The way
Do that.
Zoom works, you can log in as Joe Smith.
I know, they can still lie
So
as to who they are.
Find themselves.
It doesn't,
Not
exactly.
else.
Absolutely,
true. So maybe we just put that as a clause that says, please identify yourself,
correct,
do those two other actions and.
Right.
so we
Yeah.
get there.
should, yeah,
So Justin doesn't deal with what he dealt with in the past.
correct.
And
Yes,
possibly, like, if it's a phone number, we could, presuming, quote unquote, like, worst case scenario, that I can't talk to someone audio while they're in the waiting room. If it's a phone number, we could admit them, but give them X amount of time, like you have 10 seconds to identify yourself, otherwise head back to the waiting room
or 30 seconds, cause
for
sometimes
30
you
seconds.
put yourself off from mute,
Especially on a cell phone.
especially on, or if they're driving, so I mean, I'm good with 30 seconds, but.
I've done that in the past, I've sent them a message asking them to identify themselves and notifying them that they will be moved to the waiting room if they don't.
Oh,
So in which case, if they get moved to the waiting room, they're still gonna see that message that we sent them.
okay,
Then we could potentially try to readmit them once their name was popped up.
okay. So
If
that
sent
makes
us a
sense.
message.
Good plan.
So we can have like some kind of cookie cutter response that we can just copy and paste in.
Yep.
At the start of the meetings.
Yeah, I like that. So we probably need to make a motion to update this.
Yeah. Or if you'd
Uh,
like, you can do that now with those pending amendments, or I can update it and then present it to the board at the next meeting.
I like
for-
that better.
Yeah.
And then we can read it, and yeah, let's do that, Justin.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, do we want to talk about anything else, or do we wanna call it a night, or does anybody have anything? How'd the tournaments go?
They went, it- it's really anticlimactic. It's not what it used to be. The soccer,
Did they do the food?
yeah, and they took a deficit.
Oh, no.
Luckily, I'm giving them next weekend. They have a lot of grocery. That's the risk of that, because when it's 12 teams
I
and
don't know.
the way ASA set up the tournament Sunday, there was only 6 teams there, and the first 2 games, 9 and 10 o'clock, a team got knocked out, so you were down to 4 teams left for the whole day. So you're talking 30 people. So it's hard to sell concessions for 30 people, and that when you buy grocery for 300 people, just it was there was a lot of people that showed up to run the concessions. A lot of the kids showed up, and there was a lot of parents. They had good turnout to do it. It just, I'm hopeful for the next one. There's 20
Good.
teams. There's 20 teams
Oh,
coming.
good.
This next one, so
Good.
I mean, it's a blessing in disguise for us, because we would have lost money, but
Yeah.
got a lot of donated items too. So we would have really lost our butts.
Oh, true. Yeah,
So
they still took a deficit after donations. Yeah.
well, and they got all their grocery from Kelby Benson from Charlemont, donated a bunch from her. So we'll see what happens this next time. They had a meeting Sunday night, and I got to be part of a little bit of it, but yeah, the tournaments. I mean, the town still we got the $1,000 from ASA, so I mean, with less use of everything, it works out good for our town.
Right.
But,
Okay.
one small comment I had.
Yeah.
Driving up there, can we ask Mark to look at the bump in front of our driveway?
Who's driving? So now?
Yeah.
Is it bad? Why haven't you said anything?
Because he said he was gonna potentially get to it.
It's wicked bad.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's that. It's a speed bump.
It's a massive speed.
But it's like, it's long.
It's getting,
And-
there's 2 of them now. It's like,
Oh,
went
okay.
from 1 now, it's like,
Tonight when I was pulling out, this poor car was like trying to avoid it, and was like, oh, I'm gonna hit you, okay, never mind.
it's getting worse.
Is it paved?
Yes,
Okay.
it'll definitely be a pavement fix.
Nice.
I would think that he'd want to fix it before winter anyway,
Yeah.
but.
Oh, sure.
The sooner the better would probably be nice, especially because soccer in the fall for the kids.
Yeah, and just the amount of traffic up to the Greener Reservoir, I
Oh,
noticed
yeah.
that this weekend, it's unreal.
Yeah,
But
there's a lot of traffic on.
Okay.
Yes. My comment or question is following up on yours with the upcoming, you don't like seeing those extra things down there.
Yes.
Are there any of those that you want brought up to the next meeting?
Rec fields, we don't, why is that still on there?
because Mark and I still need to meet.
Okay.
And
So we're
Mark,
keeping that
well,
there.
Mark, myself and Alex, I gotta get
Okay.
everyone on board with understanding them.
Okay, so that can stay. Now, what's the key and code policy? I guess I don't even know why we need to change that. So maybe we do put that at the next meeting?
I can fill you in on that
Okay.
outside of the meeting if you want.
Sure, okay. Okay. Animal licensing and fees, we wanna change that policy, right? So maybe if we just can get that updated policy and then we can get rid of that?
I would
Right.
say the key and code policy, I'm happy to work on and tailor. The animal licensing, I think that would be Alex.
Okay.
Were there changes we had to make to that?
No, I don't know what that was.
I think so. It was part of not the July 8th, I think the June 24th meeting. I made a note about the Judicial Bureau fees because
Oh,
we
right. We wanted to give them a chance before we gave them tickets. We did want to rewrite that. I'm remembering
We have
now.
an official policy. We need to amend it.
Correct.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
Yes.
Alex, do you want to work on that for the next meeting or is that not enough time?
Nah, we can push that to the next one. I mean,
August 20
after, like in September,
Okay.
because that's more for,
It'll become an issue again in April.
correct. So we got a little bit of time on that one.
You know what we should add to this
What?
is our select board or our town meeting day
Committee.
committee
Ideas.
agenda. That should be on there.
Yep. So, and actually, I didn't.
So I thought we just established that committee and it's gonna meet outside of.
It is,
Yes.
but we
should
can,
probably just have that like tracking because like.
but we
feel
can put a tab in here with some updates on it. Do
Yeah,
you
or
want to do
something.
that
I don't
in
care.
our packet?
Or just on there, as long as it's on like our town meeting agenda, when as things start progressing, like
I
what
can
are
give
we
it a
deciding?
chance.
What's happening?
Sure.
Well, and I can give I'll be able to give an update at the next meeting, Justin, for the town meeting. So I've got some answers, but I'm not gonna say anything yet till I talk to the whole committee, but I do have updates, so we can talk about that at the next meeting.
I have been very intrigued in that subject, so I'm sure other people are too.
So I'm gonna keep you in suspense.
All right. Town meeting committee. So the town meeting committee is August 12th. The key and code policy is August 12th as well.
Sure, if you're good with that, with. 'Cause you're
Yeah,
gonna-
because I'll mostly at this next meeting be looking for feedback from the select board and staff, and then at the meeting after that, or even the meeting after that, be updating it and approving it. So
Insane.
Okay,
I hesitate there because I think the last meeting in August.
About the North Hyde Park fire property.
we don't talk about that. Yeah,
I took a phone call last week.
Okay.
I learned quite a bit.
Okay.
Enough to pique my interest in us taking a look at that.
yeah, and the BCA things that are in front of you. So this is our voter list that Kim prints, and just when you're bored one night, she gives it to everybody to just kind of clean up the voter registration list. And if you see names on here that you know they've moved out of state and they're still on here, make a note. Or if you know people that might be missing that should be on here because they live here, do the same. And then
I learned you can't, like, if somebody moved, you can't just take them off, they have to be.
correct.
They either have
There's
to
a
email
process.
Kim and say, I've really been taken off, or they have to be challenged, and then it's a process of months.
Yes. So this is like the first step. And so that's why these are.
Only if they moved out of state.
Or no, I shouldn't say that, moved out of Hyde Park, sorry. Cause this is
And
Hyde Park,
then there's a weird thing, so if they're like college, kids,
Right.
if they're really gonna live here, or it's temporary, that doesn't count.
that, yes.
And then services. if
Correct,
you're in
services doesn't either, like the
the
army
army
or.
or
Okay.
deported or.
Yeah.
So
Or-
this
Deported.
Deported, so.
Deployed.
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 this list is only if they've registered, right?
Correct.
Correct. Yep,
And
So-
if they own property here, but winter down in Florida, their
Correct.
property,
Yes.
they can still get on our list.
so that's what this is, for, just so you know, that's why that's sitting.
The Hyde Park Home Day and Village 125th anniversary. You wanted to make a plan for that? Is that
No,
next
but I
week?
want to talk about that for a quick second. I talked to Savannah briefly about this. It's a big anniversary and. You know me and my dorky things, but I would sort of like to do a float for the select board. Or do something, to have some kind of presents. You guys don't laugh at me. Savannah would do it with me. She's just not gonna
I'm
be
not
here. But I just feel like we should. I know.
I
guarantee.
I guarantee, well, no, it's fine, I just know that I'm gonna be having to.
I mean, no,
Third party, which is fine.
no, it's fine. You can do that. Like, I
No,
just feel
because
like
it
we
won't
should do
interfere- It
something.
won't interfere with.
I will donate you I'll give you a cat truck. You can get music, I'll get it painted up. I'll get you something cool.
See, I love that.
I have equipment, I'll
Oh,
get you something.
that's true.
Alright.
So that's kind of why I want to talk about it. So just think about it and think
Okay.
and just appease me. I think we should do some sort of presence. I think it's good to put ourselves out there. That's just, we all, but so that's kind of why I want it.
Only if Lance and I can scoop ice cream on it.
We can shoot
ice
people with
cream.
water guns. No,
It's really- It's gonna be September, it's gonna be freezing.
It's either raining or it's really.
Or it's super hot, right? So anyway,
I was watching the Stowe 4th of July parade, and there was a float where a bunch of kids had water guns.
Oh, it was like that in Derby too.
The smile on this little kid's face when they rounded the corner and he saw the police officer.
oh, I bet.
He went from like these little squirts to like.
Yeah, Derby, it was like every 2 seconds.
And it doesn't have to be a float. I think it would be nice if we had some sort of presence. I know Kim does a table, the town clerk, to give out, for people to register to vote, for people to do different things.
Yes, I
information,
agree, I think we should do
So-
something, we should figure out.
what we wanna do. So just kind of brainstorm a little bit and think about it. Okay,
I'm saying you don't invite the people.
I mean, I'd rather just do a float and wave to everybody and be done.
Can we wear crowns?
Of course.
Just kidding.
We can do whatever we want.
Matt
So,
has to wear a crown.
yes.
I'll probably be there with my sports committee before I'll be here with us.
He's gonna supply the equipment for me to float on.
That I will do.
Okay, so anyway,
Alright.
anything else?
No.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to
adjourn.
adjourn.
Okay. Bye, Justin, thank you. I didn't get a
Thank
second
you.
on that.
I'll
I
second
got a
it.
second, okay.
Yeah, and who made it and who seconded it?
I'm gonna.
The what? Savannah made the motion and Lance seconded.
Savannah and Lance. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.